Hello, everyone. My name is Dion Morales, your host of the Gold Squadron podcast, and we're coming to you live from round 4 of the European Championships here in Krakow, Poland. This is the official FFG event here. It is basically the same event as Gen Con, just over here in Europe. Let's go ahead and get started by taking our Choose Your Champion poll. Type 1 in the chat if you think that Carlo has the advantage here out of Italy. Or 2 if you think Paul Kohl out of Austria will be the victor. Let's take a look at the list here. Got some interesting choices on both sides. Carlo taking Sunterfell, Darth Vader, and Merrick Steele. He has 188 points. Suntir just has Predator. Vader has Hate, Fire Control System, and Afterburners. Merrick Steele with Fire Control System, Afterburners, and Composure. I did have a second to ask Carlo about Afterburners, and, excuse me, not about Afterburners, about Composure, and what Composure is, if you're not familiar with it. It's an elite pilot talent, or a talent slot, excuse me, that says after you fail an action, if you have no green tokens, you may perform a focus action. So, for instance, if Carlo was trying to do an Afterburners, he could Afterburners on purpose to fail a boost, or if he's stuck on a rock, for instance. But I think the idea here is he's going to use Afterburners to trigger that. So he would do something along the lines of, by the way, this one right here is Merrick. Let's say he was facing this rock, and the opponent he wants is right here. He could come up here, use Afterburners to fail the action to get a focus, and then have his normal action to get the target lock. So he's setting up fully modified shots, similar to Vader with the Force, using Composure. Paul Kohl bringing an interesting list. IG-88A with Predator, Advanced Sensors, Ion Cannon, Tractor Beam, and IG-2000. Guri with Predator and Advanced Sensors. And Lando in the Escape Craft with IG-88D. The Aggressor is a ship that we haven't seen on the table too often. We'll go ahead and read that ability. IG-88A says, at the start of the engagement phase, you may choose one friendly ship with a calculate on its action bar at range 1 to 3. If you do, transfer one calculate token to it. So, Guri is a robot. Lando gets the calculate action, of course, by the IG-88D crew. So able to just, hand stuff out. Just be like, hey, would you like a calculate? Here you go. Just being able to pass those around. And it helps the survivability of Guri. Because normally she only gets the focus action when, when she's in range 1 of somebody. But has options, multiple options for modifications now, even when outside of range 1 of an enemy. Sunterfell, barrel rolling to the bottom of the board. And boosting to get around there. There's a stress token. Checking for range there. Seems to be out. We won't have an engagement at first. One of the most useful abilities on those Star Vipers is those bendy barrel rolls. If you're not familiar, the Star Viper has a ship chassis ability called micro thrusters that instead of using the straight one to barrel roll, you can use the bank one. And of course, that means you can either barrel roll left or right, up or down. Gives you a bunch of different options there. Can really get you into some cool places. Bendy. Yes, Simon Leben. The bendy. I want to see how Paul uses IG-88A. A couple people in the chat said he was on First Earth earlier today. I didn't realize that. Well, that's awesome. We'll get to see this list here as well. Give me some insight into how these lists work, guys. That'd be great. Alrighty. Here we go. One straight. Just hoping to get that ion or tractor beam on. Maybe just primary. Currently has Predator on Merrick. Calculate action. Lando with that calculate action able to pass the calculates also to IG-88, being able to give him focus, not focus evade, excuse me. Double calculate evade can be pretty tanky. Three bank. What's the call here? He'll have to use an afterburners if he wants to. There's the first one. That's still going to be out of range, I believe, for Guri. It'll be close, though. I like Guri's position. Probably going to get a block on Soontir. Definitely not getting shot. Okay, using the barrel roll from Vader. Took the focus action already. And there's the target lock. Soontir 2 bank. The best thing Soontir can do here is try to get out of range 1 to make sure Guri doesn't get the focus. There's the boost. Barrel rolling left should do it. Fully modded shot coming from Vader. No bullseye. Range 3 from Soontir. 2 hits. And safe. Here's Vader into Guri. Fire control for hit crit. Only takes 1 shield there on Guri. Safe. Range 3 from the escape craft into Merrick. Calculate for 2. Merrick spends a focus. So I see some confusion in the chat. It's not something we see all the time because mostly Vader's played, but Merrick had the focus. I thought it was on Vader because he moved it to Vader. He used the focus linked action barrel roll, which is a red action, which is why he's stressed. Shout out to Mythraw for hitting that subscribe button, as well as Cali Toolman earlier. And Darth Revan as well. Thank you, thank you. So the poll was pretty even as we got set up here. Obviously, Carlo being able to draw first blood with the shield on Guri. Still early in the game, though. Gold Squadron Paincast, you're right. Guri doesn't have blood. First, Sparks. Is that better? Vader's going to be clipping that rock, I think, almost no matter what. Afterburners can be used after going on the rock in order to adjust his position. He can use his ability after that, so it's not a huge deal. So I'm looking to see a 3-speed or higher maneuver from Vader here. The question is which one? You could just 3-bank up here. You could also 3 hard, pop maybe burners into the gap there if he's trying to catch IG-88. Now, if you haven't noticed on the bottom right-hand corner of your screen, this round and all of our rounds during this leg of the World Tour are brought to you by Curl Paw Creatives. Use coupon code TEAMUSA for 20% off. There are no minimums on that order, and U.S. orders over $35 get free shipping. One bank. Oh, that was advanced sensors boost. Too hard. Very nice. Advanced sensors barrel roll for Guri. Hard one. Threads the needle. Blizz79, see the question in the chat. Your person, whoever disagrees with the afterburners after going over a rock, have them look at the rules for going over obstacles. It's you lose your perform action step when you go over a rock. You don't. It doesn't say you may not perform actions. All right, so there's a block by Guri, being able to catch Merrick. Soontir, 2 bank. If he stays in that spot, we'll end up with a focus, it looks like. I'm curious to see if Paul uses the tractor beam here. Merrick might be sitting on that rock. Guri is target locked still by Vader. It's just kind of hanging out behind. Barrel roll boost action from Soontir here. Pretty classic movement. That'll get the bullseye on, giving him the focus and a range 1 shot. They might want to actually put the template and ship down here. The angle will 100% matter. Correct choice by Paul. You want to make sure the exact position. And it looks like it fits. Takes a shield on Vader. After going through the rock, he uses afterburners. Can choose to use his ability to take a force. Like I said, a cough, cough, crazy Vulcan. Changes the lock to Lando. Debating to, he spent another force for the focus, debating for another one. P. Zergara saying, I believe in Vader. There's the changing out the Lando using the IG-88D to take IG-88A's ability, passing a calculate to IG-88A. Guri gets a focus because of her ability. Range 1 from Vader. That could be, I think that's Soontir actually. Uses Lando's ability. Spends a calculate. Hit, crit. We'll find out what the crit is. I think that's wounded pilot. He's got one hole left. Fire control system. Hit, crit. That's guaranteed. Lando's off the board. All right, now, target selection for Paul. Going into Vader, 2 hits. Spends the focus. He's gonna go primary, range 1. Hit, crit. He had Predator on. Takes 2 shields on Merrick. So Paul's done some damage, just spread out a little bit. Merrick 1 hit away from taking half points. Vader has lost only 1 shield. Soontir's still clean. You can't underestimate the squirreliness of advanced sensors and how that adds to the movement options that Guri and IG-88 have. And I know if I'm Paul, I'm thinking about trying to put some pursuit into Merrick right now. You have him down shields. He's easier to take off the board than Vader or Soontir. And he's worth more points than Lando. He's 55 currently. Huh. The other option there, as some people are saying, is to, he could have tractored Merrick. But I mean, do tractors, I gotta double check tractor beam. Tractor beams don't do any damage. Merrick would have had 2 dice. I mean, you probably only do 1 to 2 hits there anyway. It was about the same result. I think primary was correct. Lou the Lunatic, I'm feeling better. Feeling better. Every day the fatigue wave has hit later. It's starting to hit a little bit. I'm edging it out though by having some caffeine at the moment. Should kick in about halfway through this round. It's been at like 3 o'clock each day. It was at 2 o'clock the first day. Now 3. Now it's 4. Taco, you're right. That is another good point. He would have had to roll most likely 2 dice for the rock. I mean, you're adding potentially 1 more hit. I mean, it's close. MN Merck in the chat saying, bad news is Dion gets to do the jet lag thing all over again when returning home. Well, here's the thing. I'm going to Australia first, so it's literally going to be, I leave on Tuesday. By then, I would guess that I'm going to be pretty acclimated to Poland's time zone. And then I go to Australia and do it all over again. hard one. I'm guessing he did some type of advanced sensors action. Looks like it was an advanced sensors calculate. Looks like a 3-bank, yes. Boost from Guri. Looks like the plan is to try to catch themselves some Soontir. Carlo on an escape vector with Merrick. Good call here by Paul. You know, Carlo is disengaging with Merrick, means it's going to take a couple of turns for him to get back in the fight. I like the move of switching targets here. It's a good chance. Four straight from Soontir. How deep in the corner will he go? He's going to get shot by Guri unless he goes. I mean, I think he's an arc almost no matter what. Though at the moment it's going to be unmodified. Waiting to see what the call here is. All right, evade boost. Vader, 3-turn. All right, Vader sitting in IG's arc. Gus 888 asking, what am I going to play tomorrow? So I actually didn't bring any ships. I wasn't anticipating playing tomorrow until the team was like, hey, do you want to play tomorrow? We'll cover the stream. And I was like, oh, okay. So Darren Granger from England actually brought me the list that I want to play. Want to remind you guys, we currently have our Twitch sub challenge. We are 10 subs away from giving away a limited edition Star Wars Celebration exclusive Darth Vader Legion figure. It's super awesome, very rare, and even if you don't play Legion, it's a really cool piece to have. He's got to focus, and he spent another force there to take the lock. Passing to calculate to Guri. Range 2. No Predator for Guri. 2 hits. Got it. Here's IG-88A going into Vader. Checking bullseye. I think he said, yes, you have Predator. There it is. Calculate for 3. Takes 1. Takes a shield. Uses hate to regen some force. So Vader down on shields. Interesting positioning here for Paul. He has become the, no pun intended, the aggressor. Slowly chipping away. Now the question is, where is he going to take that aggressor? Like Carlo, obviously, you know, he's, if he does something like Talon roll here, he's leaving Vader with just the force. He has a target lock set up already, which is maybe he would set up the Talon roll here, but that'd be pretty gutsy, especially with the fact that Guri could advance sensors boost and turn into this gap. Taking Vader out here would be huge. All right. Advanced sensors boost. All right, looks like we might be going into Suntir. Hard turn. Yeah, that is the call. This might be no advanced sensors here. He's covering both angles that Suntir can get out on. The only escape for not getting shot would be like a 2-turn barrel roll this way, but then you're off the board. So not really an option. All right, moving some tokens around there. Talon roll from Merrick. Again, Paul's early aggression into Merrick has kept him out of the fight for the last couple turns. 4K from Vader, out of range. Paul trying to chip away here and see if he can get Suntir fell. There's the typical 2-turn, currently sitting in 2 arcs. I don't know if he can get out of both. Can he even get out of one? Boost, roll? No, I think Suntir needs to come in. He needs focus. There's the boost. Oh, the angle might get him out of Guri's arc. All right, he's got it there. Predator's going to be on for the aggressor, though. It's the cost. Predator range 2. He has a target lock right now. I think, no, it's Guri's target lock. Rolls, Predator, 2 hits. Gone. Suntir. Oh, sorry, not gone. He just 2 hits. He didn't have a damage yet. Oh, it was an ion cannon. Ion cannon, 1 damage and an ion. Suntir fail going forward 1 next turn. Suntir is going to be short for this world. Guri should be able to lock Suntir up next turn. Predator is primary only, you're correct. Paint Strip in the chat asking if you can tractor off the board. No, you cannot. Advanced sensors. Double calculate. One bank just making sure that he's pointed towards Soontir. Next move here, here's Guri. Advanced sensors boost, probably a 1 hard, I'm guessing. Yes. Fits. The only action Soontir can do is a focus. No barrel rolls, no boosts. Three straight from Eric. Vader trying to come in to help. But I think Soontir is going to be going up in flames here. Barring some natties. All right, start of combat. Guri gets a focus. There's Vader, hit, crit. Changes another one to a crit, going into IG. Takes 2 shields. Range 1, 4 dice, no Predator coming in from Guri. Has a target lock though. And that's 4 hits. He's taking at least 1. And off the board. That's a dramatic way to do it. If you're going to take damage, do it all the way. 55 points scored by Paul. Somebody in the chat saying that's average. I don't know. Maybe. Good morning, USA. You see, notice my some of my USA brethren are starting to wake up, getting their day started. Give me your favorite emoji in the chat if you're watching from work. Let me know. Favorite emote in the chat. Yeah, even you, YouTube. I can see you guys chat today. I'm able to pull up both. We got a good internet connection. Let me know. Just curious. Don't worry, I won't tell. It's our secret. Advanced sensors double calculate there for IG. Here's an advanced sensors barrel roll from Guri. Hard turn, getting in Vader's face. Does working from home count? Yeah, it does. 3 hard here from Merrick, trying to finally get back in the fight after being irrelevant for a couple of turns after being scared off. Focus. All right, here is the range 1 setup. Barrel roll here from Vader. He's playing cagey. He knows he's 1 hit away from half, but I still think that might be range 1. Target lock with Vader's ability. Duncan Mattingly, I'm glad that we can feed your X-Wing fix. You're welcome. Is it range 2? It is range 2, but IG-88A is going to use his ability to pass a calculate to Guri to give her some type of mods. Here's Vader. Spends the focus, 2 hits and a crit. Whiffs. Hit crit going through on Guri. At least 2. Damage sensor array on Guri. That's a tough one. You want to be doing barrel rolls with her to get her into good positioning. That hurts. Range 2 from Guri. Only 1. Vader whiffs, uses the force. All spent. Merrick. Target lock. Trying to finish off Guri here. Hit, crit, crit. Guri looking for netties. 5 dice. And got enough. Natty's in the chat. Woo woo. And there is the official wave of fatigue hitting me. I just felt it. I'm going to go ahead and stand up here for a little bit. I drank my caffeine. I knew it was coming. I'm going to stand up for a little bit. I'll be able to sit down again once the caffeine kicks in. The chat's telling me to do some squats. It's important to note that last turn, I see some questions about it. Carlo used the second afterburners charge. He was completely out of afterburners to do the composure trick of failing the boost. So out of afterburners, no more cheeky focuses. Not that way, at least. So composure says after you fail an action, you can perform a focus action. So he used afterburners to boost to the left, failed, and got himself a focus. And then lock is for the normal action. Paul on the razor's edge. He wants to conserve as much of Guri's health as possible. I love this type of like bait and squeeze tactic that Paul has with Guri and IG-88A. It's really interesting to watch. Haven't seen somebody be successful with IGs yet. And to know that Paul's doing so well, 3-0 going into this round, it's pretty awesome. Looks like we might be ready to go. So while we're waiting here, I want to give you guys just a heads up about the rest of the World Tour. We have Australia next week. That's not until we finish up our European leg of the World Tour. We have tomorrow day 1B, And then on Sunday, we have day 2, the top cut of the European Championships. Then I head back home after Australia, completing my trip literally around the globe, around the world. I will have circled the Earth, heading back to Chicago for the Gold Squadron Hyperspace Trial. If you want to join us there, we do have spots open. We have enough space for 120 people. Registration is on the Pastimes Star Wars Facebook page. I can also post it to you personally. If you need it, let me know. Just go ahead and ask in the Discord or on Facebook. Anybody in the chat coming out for the hyperspace trial? All right, hard one with Guri. He's going to try to protect her. There's Merrick. He's going to have some obstructed shots. We're going to get a barrel roll. Yes, focus barrel roll here. Vader, 3 straight. Currently sitting in IG's arc. IG has double calculate. Actually, also might be sitting in Guri's arc, catching that back corner. Has he used both afterburners on Vader? I don't see any charges on his Vader. There's the roll. That's risky. If that's range 1, Guri gets a focus. But it's better than taking 2 shots. I mean, you're still going to take a shot from IG, I think. Huh. Trying to move it as far forward as possible. Hope to be out of the arcs. I don't think Vader has a shot, though. The angles are a little funky. IG-88A is slightly turned out more than Vader. All forces have been used. Swapping that for a focus. Range 2 uses the droid brain to pass the calculate over. Excuse me, that's not the droid brain. That's the IG-88A. Range 2. Just 1. Using that calculate wouldn't have done anything. Vader's out. Merrick steals up, has a focus. And a target lock on Guri. One hit, target lock. Ends up with 3. Hit, crit, crit. Guri looking for all pain here. 1 crit. Let's find out. Oh, Merrick Steele using his ability. Gets to choose. Looks like none of them are double damage. He actually has to think about it. Double damage would have been the automatic one. So if you're not familiar with Merrick Steele, when Merrick Steele deals a crit, he's able to look at the top 3 cards of the deck and basically picks his poison. No shot for IG there.
Explain fighters, that is just over 18 minutes remaining in your round.
18 minutes left in the clock. I'm going to go find out what that crit card is on Guri. I'll be right back. All right, that's a structural damage. So that means Guri's only going to be throwing 2 dice. That is not repairable. Also got a panic pilot in there. It's going to be a bump. Trying to catch Merrick. Going forward with the IG, that's why he advanced centers calculate. Use Guri to hold him back. The wave hit, the fatigue wave. So I'm standing up, waiting for it to ebb off a little bit. Vader going for the Talon roll. It's an aggressive move, but Guri has a structural damage, so pretty good chance to get her gone. Currently has a target lock on IG-88A, not on Guri. So a little bit risky, but worth it. Passing the calculate hit crit, that must be into IG-88A. That's where the target lock is right now, unless it's a target lock we can't see. And natties, baby. Sometimes it just happens. All right. Paul's up. It's going into Vader. He's going to go ahead and just hold on to that. He only has a single calculate. 2 hits. Fire control from Merrick and a crit using advanced targeting computer. Looking for more natties. Not enough. Guri off the table. I want to remind you guys that after this game, we're going to be doing our giveaways as we do after every round. So make sure you stick around, join us. Luke, I know Gold Squadron Paintcast is in the chat. He started working on that B-Wing last night as I was falling asleep. One of the things we're going to be giving away today, or excuse me, not today, during this event, if we hit the goal, we have the Star Wars Celebration Legion Vader. We're 9 away. And we have another goal after that so that we can give away a fully modded and all 3 of them are modded Servants of Strife pack. The original winner of that at Gen Con has decided to put it back in the pool for giveaway. So shout out to Catherine Nexera because she just doesn't play the Separatists. She loved them, had them at home, and said, contacted me, was super excited to get it, and was like, you know, let's get it to somebody who will actually play with it. Very generous of her. When you see her in the chat, give her a digital high five. One thing I will have to do, though, is Gold Squadron Paintcast. Catherine hates me. All right, Merrick and Vader trying to close it out here on Vader. IG-88A does have a significant amount of health left. With some crazy variants, it could be, you know, could still work. Fire control, 3 hits, 1 change to a crit. Natties. Two crits. You know what? The robot's saying no, no, no. Range 1 in the Merrick. Predator calculates both. And he's off the table. He must hit, crit. Didn't get a single evade. Boom. Paul ahead 110 to 108. Natties, baby. Natties. Oof. Yeah, this is one of those where you can't let up. Carlo did play aggressive to trying to get rid of IG-88, but man, the dice sometimes get you. Carlo literally just said, "Man, sad." Yeah, this is a tough position for him because IG-88 could be a really good blocker, especially with those advanced sensors shenanigans. There's the boost. Or is that just a 1 forward? Nope, that's just a 1 forward. Double calculate. Had to get rid of that stress. Vader's going to have a range 1 here. Has 1 force and a target lock available. Might just spend the target lock here. And does. Target lock needs to be removed. And a single force. Two evades. 1 crit. Sorry, and that's going to be a shield. I'm over here working on trying to get you guys the pictures so that we can show them off on the stream. So sorry for the radio silence at the moment. I had it all set up before. Actually, you know, wait a minute. Actually, no, because I gave it away already, so that means I removed it. There's the... It might be on the... So if you haven't seen the Service of Strife pack that Luke painted up, it's actually really, really cool. Luke, I just found them. I just found them. They're just in a funky format like HEC or something like that, so I'm having to just convert them. No big. He's got a Bulbalab painted up like a Bulbasaur, and it has Vine Whips, which I think is awesome. In the corner with the sloop. Trying to set up that shot for Vader. Barrel roll so Vader can get a shot. Hit crit from Vader. Nice, just go ahead, target lock everything. Just 2. Calculate. This is big right here. This range one shot, primary into Vader. Hit, crit. Safe. Whoo! At this point, Paul just needs to protect the lead. 7 minutes left. Save. This is Rock. Six minutes left. One bank will bump slightly, relieve the stress. One bank from Vader. So IG successfully staying behind him. Vader's gonna have to be forced to barrel roll to avoid being shot. This is all going to come down to how Paul calls the moves by Vader here. With advanced sensors and the dial that the IG has, he could do quite a bit of blocking and just be able to whittle down enough clock to get the W here. Again, only ahead by a couple points. All right, we only have a few minutes left. Let's go ahead and we're going to poll the audience. Where do you think this is going to go? Where do you think this is going to go? 1 if you think Carlo's going to take it. Here we go. 3 hits and a crit. One crit. Reduces agility there. Takes a hit crit. Structural damage. That's half points. Hit crit on Vader. Safe. Carlo ahead now. 152 to 110. The structural damage there is going to hurt. I don't know if Paul can come back from this one. Remember to hang out till after the game for our giveaways. Show off some of the things we're giving away. Brought to you by Hanson Bros Gaming. So the poll right before all those attacks was thinking that Paul could take it, but I don't know. Listening on table audio here. Vader needs to be cagey here. No more afterburners, but the IGs are just—they're really good at getting back on target because of the advanced sensors with the loadout. Just bumping. Ooh. Paul getting exactly what he wanted, range 1. Vader tries to get behind that rock. I don't know if that's even going to be obstructed. I don't think so. Use the force to get a focus. Range 2. 2 hits. 2 evades. Just going to regen that force. Now, talking about that Servants of Strife pack, there are 3 different ships in that pack, if you haven't seen it yet. The first one is a improved replica of the exclusive Adepticon Vulture droid. Okay, so it's bronzed out, but Luke said, you know what? I think it could have been better, so I did it. It's super awesome. The second one is another similarly bronzed out Vulture, but this one's on an asteroid. It actually lives on an asteroid. It's really cool. The asteroid and the Vulture are playable together if you like to roll like that. And then we talked about that Bulbalab Bulbasaur, which obviously Bulbasaur is cool, so you know that looks awesome as well. Another bump. Double calculate with advanced sensors.
Next week, players, 1 minute left.
Vader just trying to get away. Not sure it's enough. Barrel rolling out. Yeah, that's going to be it right there. 39 seconds left. Unless Paul can get that dial down before they call. And now we are in our final turn. Paul possibly missing an opportunity there to take a target lock on Vader. What is Carlo going to do to hide Vader? That is the question. There's the call. Double calculated advanced sensors. 3 bank. Too hard from Vader. Barrel roll to the top of the board. Will be pretty awesome. Honorable here from Carlo. Turning around. Trying to finish the game out by taking out IG-88A. Could be a fool's errand. He'll hit crit. No evades. Actually, could kill him if he blanks out here. Does take a crit. Console fire when he engages. Down to 1. Looking for natties. Calculate, hit, crit. Blank kill Vader. And he is fine. That is the game. Congratulations. Carlo wins 152 to 110. All righty. Whew. That was a good game. Thank you so much to both Carlo and Paul for playing. They're calculating the points right now. Just doing a couple things. So I want to take a second here and show some stuff off. If you guys give me a second. There we go. I'm going to switch to this scene. So if you haven't seen the Servants of Strife pack that we gave away, it's right here. So you have the Adepticon replica, another Vulture droid that has been modded not only to sit on a rock, but be standing on it, like landing strutted on it, and then, of course, the Bulbalab. We're not giving that away right now. We're going to be setting an additional goal After hitting 600, we're 7 away from that. At 600, we're going to give away the Legion Vader. And then I'm going to bump it up a little bit to try to get to this Servants of Strife pack. Always have amazing things to give away. All right. If you never participated in our giveaways before, it's really, really easy to do. All you have to do is type in the chat. That's it. Just type in the chat. But before we give stuff away, I want to tell you guys that our giveaways are brought to you by Hanson Brothers Gaming. You can check out their Kickstarter. You can actually find the link to the Kickstarter by typing !euros in the chat. The link to their Kickstarter will be there. They're asking for those match slips. They must not be getting them fast enough. But yeah, there's a bunch of different options for modules. If that's what you're into, just go ahead, check it out. If it's not for you, that's fine too. I just want to give you guys the opportunity to know about it. And if you do give it words, this is the sleepy time. Trying to wake up. If you do get one, let me know. That'd be great to know. Just kind of find out who was like, hey, I'll give it a shot. It's pretty awesome modular setup. You can either get mini modules, which are like half levels, or full module, which is a double level, or you could get like a super like double in length with a cover that holds it all together. It's pretty awesome. All right, guys, let's go ahead and do our giveaways. What do we have for this round? Let's see. Should I open the super secret box? Should I open the super secret box? No, no super secret box, not yet. Because then the box wouldn't be super secret anymore. We're not ready for that. We're not ready. Oh, what's the super secret box? That just has other stuff in it. Other stuff y'all can't see. All right, so first we're going to give away here is this is from the Arch Alliance. This is the St. Louis Blues Heroic card. Okay, St. Louis Blues Heroic card from Arch Alliance. 3, 2, 1, roll it. Wampa pattern baldness, congratulations. Remember to type !win in the chat. Next, we have a Militant Casuals Grand Inquisitors. Okay, shout out to the Militant Casuals. 3, 2, 1, roll it. Talon 07, congratulations. And last but not least for this round, we're going to go ahead and do a Tech Series countdown. 3, 2, 1, roll it. Last Starfighter, L4 Starfighter. Congratulations. Oh, somebody just did a thing. Kylo Rem just donated enough subs to get us to the Celebration Vader. Let's get some gumboats in the chat for Kylo Rem. Thank you so much.
You want to see what happens when Andrew loses? He drops and he comes to commentate.
Oh. Well, you can join us for a very exciting time. We're about to give away a limited edition Star Wars Celebration Vader. So I'm going to pull up the picture in the chat if you guys haven't seen it yet. Is it this one? Nope, it's not that one. I got a lot of sources here. So Andrew, while I look for the picture, there it is. What happened?
Duchess, Captain Farah, the Reaper pilot that it was just basically Palp Reaper at I3.
Right.
And Vader apparently is a very good counter to very slow ships, except for Old Tarak, which dies within 2 turns.
Okay. We're learning things.
Yeah. Yeah, it was. I finally got points on Vader the second to last turn after he killed Ketsu. So I didn't get tabled.
Oh.
It was very close.
Chris Allen was at home going,
Yeah.
those podcaster templates.
Well, and then I was like, yes, table me.
Yeah, table me so that you can buy templates from me. It's a sick circle.
Yep.
Alrighty. So we're about to give away. I found it right here. Oh, I just had it. No, I just had it. Panic. What? Panic.
I don't know what you're doing.
I had. Is that it? No, there it is. Boom. This is the Star Wars.
Oh, this is what you're giving away right now?
Yeah, we're about to give that
Oh,
away.
wow.
Yeah, we hit the goal just
Oh.
right now. So this is a Star Wars Celebration exclusive.
Luke painted this?
Luke painted that. You got like the molten lava.
Yeah, no, it looks good.
So if you don't play Legion, that's okay. It's just a super sweet Vader target lock.
Yeah, you use that as Vader target lock or Vader Vader crew. That's your force token.
There you go. Mod your ship. Take your decimator and just glue it on.
Yeah.
Yeah? No? Or your Lambda? Whatever feels good. But yeah, so interesting with these with those Vaders is the fact that they were, like, when I say limited edition, they were limited edition. Every day we went, it was myself, Ryan.
Yeah, they had like a
and
limited
Steven.
amount that they gave out every day,
but
right?
they were gone
Every time.
every time.
Yep.
Before the normal people can go in. Like if you weren't
Before the
Jedi
normal
Master,
people.
Yeah, if you weren't Jedi Master or working for FFG, and that is that not even everybody working for FFG got it.
Yeah.
You weren't getting your hands on this. And Luke kindly was able to acquire one, paint it, and is now giving it away. It's absolutely amazing. Let's go ahead and do it. 3, 2, 1. The winner is
Wilhelm Fors.
Wilhelm Fors. There you go. There you go. Congratulations. There you go. All right. That's absolutely amazing. If you win, exclamation point win in the chat, make sure you completely fill it out so that you don't miss out on your amazing prizes. We've had premium prizes not get claimed.
That's so sad.
Like top stuff. And like 3 months later, they're like, "Oh, I forgot to fill it out." I'm like, "I gave that away to somebody else. I'm so sorry." Don't be
that person.
Don't be that person. So you can get your Celebration Vader. All right, so you're gonna be hanging out with me?
I'll be here.
All right, well, we got 2 more rounds left to go. This will get a lot more fun being able to talk to somebody.
Yeah.
So that's awesome. We should be up and running in probably about 10 minutes.
Yeah, it should be pretty soon.
They're running really efficient.
Very fast.
Very, very fast. So let's go ahead, get our weight screen set up. Oh, I remember what I forgot to do. I forgot to show off this one, right? I forgot. There it is.
Oh, hi.
There's ships on your face. We're moving around. So this is the Servants of Strife pack that we're going to give away.
Oh, we're doing another one?
We got another one.
Oh,
Not right
okay.
now. Like, we're not going to give it away right now. We got to set another goal. So we just hit 600.
Ah, okay.
Hey, we just hit 600. That goal was set for a week and at the end of Sacramento, because we were focusing on something else in Sacramento. We had the Isofane Challenge. So the question is, what's the next number?
What's the next number?
What's the next? How many subs? We're at 600.
600?
So what I've been doing is just collecting the total number since we started the world tour.
Okay.
So
675?
675?
I don't know, like, the
Right. Does your heart say 675? I'll make it 675. I'll do it. 675.
I don't know. I don't know if this is impossible.
Remember, this is Andrew's fault. 675. We'll be back.